Most people think that proper use of their diaphragm through diaphragmatic breathing involves belly breathing or belly expansion. And while this is partially true, it's a very incomplete picture, and only doing this can result in significant problems within our breathing and posture over time. Yes, it is true that as the diaphragm descends upon every breath that we take, it is going to push the contents of our guts down. But this shouldn't happen so much so to the point where our belly is the only thing that expands or protrudes out. You see, our lungs are in our rib cage, so every single breath that we take, we should be getting circumferential expansion of our rib cage in every single direction, to the front, to the back, and to the sides as well. You see, the main helpful reason for the diaphragm descending is it creates a vacuum and a change in pressure in our lungs relative to the atmosphere and the environment around us. And that allows for air to naturally draw into our lungs. And this should expand our rib cage. The frustrating thing I see in the fitness and rehab and yoga industry is that a lot of people just promote this huge belly breathing component. This restricts our ability over time significantly for us to expand our rib cage. The more rigid our rib cage gets, the more rigid our movement gets. This is very problematic for a lot of people. For example, if people can't expand their upper rib cage, they oftentimes end up in this slouched position because they're just expanding their belly all the time. Another example would be people that have very flared lower ribs because they're expanding their belly only all the time. They're restricted in their ability to open up their backside rib cage significantly. Almost all of my clients that have some degree of movement restriction or pain have an inability to open up their back rib cage specifically. So a huge low-hanging fruit is to restore better ability for the diaphragm to help expand the rib cage in the back rather than the belly. This helps loosen up our rib cage and allows for better rotation and more movement options at the upper and lower body. Here's a really easy way you can start to do that. What you're going to need is something to sit on, something to elevate your feet on. So that way when your feet are elevated, your knees are a little bit higher than the level of your hips. Now take a small to medium pillow and fold it in half and wedge it deep within the creases of your hips like this. Place your elbows around your mid-thigh and have your palms face you like this. Now here's the key. You want to very gently separate your shoulder blades away from your spine, meaning that your shoulder blades are going to round forward a little bit, but your rib cage is going to be pushed back relative to that. This is called protraction. You want to do this without slouching or shrugging. It's a very gentle action, just like a 2 out of 10. Now you're going to exhale very gently through your mouth for about 5 to 10 seconds with an open mouth and relaxed jaw like this. At the end of that, you're going to pause and put your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Now, the reason why that pillow is there is to prevent excessive expansion of the belly. It's going to force air to expand your back. In addition to being in this position with a slightly rounded back is going to help decompress that back rib cage area. So after you pause,